Hello and welcome. How are you doing today? Today I plan to show you that how I replace this Toyota Camry's main headlight bulbs, and there is this low beam and then high beam bulbs, and how this happened. And there is first idea that we need to open this car's bonnet, and now bonnet is open, and then we need to go look in this down area what is in here, because there are two cables what we need to take away. And next I show in that direction this view when we look in behind of this area. Okay, and now there is this headlight, and then we look in this down area, and there is this washer tank, and just when we look in here, there is this first cable what we need to take out, and that I need to take this wire what is in here, and then I pull out this wire in this way, and then now it's open. And then when we look in here, just in here, there is this main headlight bulb what is in. Can we see in there? It is just in here, and then I take also that plug out, and it is that kind of plug. Okay, and this is now okay. And then we have next step when we need to turn around this bulb cover, and we look that next. Yeah, now we look in this upper area, and this area is this bulb, this safe cover. This is in high beam. What is in this light is in here. This is high beam, and it opens so that I insert my hand in here in that way, and then I rotate that little bit, and now it opens. This was this first part, and there is this cover, and it is in there. The next part is that I take this plastic boot away, and there is this. It happens so. And this was this boot, and then final step is that I need to open this metallic clipper what is in that one, and then when I move that in this way, and then a little bit into that up, and it opens, and yes, there is this light just in here, and here is this light, and there is idea that don't ever touch this glass part, because then it becomes, this light becomes broken really fast. And then when we are installing new light, it goes in same way, that in that way that I have here this light, and my hand goes in this way. Then we look in there, then I open carefully that part, and then this glass goes in only one way in this deeper. Now it's not in there, but when I rotate that, it's in wrong position. Now I rotate it this way, and then I believe that there. Okay, and this is not. Okay, now it's in there. It should be in that way. It goes a little bit deeper, and then I should to keep my hands, and in other finger I move that metallic pin in here carefully, and Now it's in there, and then I use that clipper and it goes this part. And now this is okay, and then I insert that boot there. There are those, and it goes in one way, so that this part is in here, and then I check that this all areas okay. And the final part is that I take this plastic support cover in there, and it goes in one, and I rotate, okay. And there is also up, top side in there, it helps. Okay, this was the high beam, and final step is that I need to insert this cable. There is this cable, it is in there. This is this cable, and this cable goes so that it is in that position, and it goes nicely. Okay, and then next step is that to check that is this our work successful. Okay, and next part is to change this low beam light, and it happens so that we go in here, and then I insert my hand in here, and I take this cable out in here, and sorry, this plug what is in there. And next part is that I rotate a little bit this cover, and I insert my hand in here down. There is my hand, and I rotate this little bit this cover, and now it's open. And also, and there is this now. There is also that cover and this boot. It is also, and this boot, this goes up, and this is this locking. And next I am planning to go in here. There is this metallic pin where I insert my fingers in here, and I open that metallic part in here, and then I take this old bulb away. There is not too much space, and here is this old bulb. What is this H2 12 volts 60 and 55 watts, and then we check that is those all lights okay, and in that case this was okay, this light, and then I think that I don't need to change this one, and that bulb goes in this way, and then only it goes in one way. What look those metallic those parts that this one is up and two are inside, and then it goes deeper, and when it is in the end, then this metallic pin in here. And now when we look this bulb, it is in wrong way. It is in badly. It directs to down area, and I need to set up this it more. Okay, and could we check the situation in here. Let's see. What happened? Wrong position. Okay. Maybe I need to rotate that a little bit more. Okay, and I continue. Okay, and now it's finally right. This is the right way to install it. It's maybe difficult to see, but it should be, it looks something like that. Okay, this, and then I install those plugs back. Okay, difficult to see. Okay, and then I install first that part, and this part must becomes up. It must be in up, and I insert that in this way, and carefully. And of course this first I need to insert this, and this takes a little bit time, but finally it goes there, and there is this my finger, and now this okay, and next is this cover, and this cover goes so that there is top text in here, and it goes top. And then when I move that little bit, that part, it closes deeper suddenly, and then we think that okay, now it's deeper, and then I only a little bit move that in here, and then when I try to move that, it is thick then, and final part is this wire plug, and it is in there. Now I insert that in back, and then we check that there is this light also start to turn on. Okay, and this was this information how to change this Toyota Camry's headlight. Okay, and thank you for watching.